meet you. I really wanted to, have you come on the show and tell your story and stuff like that.
Hey, it's nice to be here, man. I thank you for reaching out to me and giving me the opportunity.
Yeah, so what made you become a martial artist? Like what was the influence behind that?
My dad. My dad is the founder and creator of our style, Red Dragon Karate. My dad was my hero, and I wanted to be around him, so I went to the studio and started learning martial arts.
That and I hate that you guys get excluded out of everything because y'all pretty much as important as the Shakur side of the family as well. I just hate that they don't put y'all like in the movies and stuff like that.
Yeah, I'm just glad people, like it and I enjoy the history and
Yo, yo, welcome to the 1804 show, chapter 2. I'm your host, Dollar Will, and this is episode 782. Hit like, comment, subscribe to the channel, the 1804 show, chapter 2. Now let's begin. I wanted to talk about just life, life be lifing to certain people, and it's just really be crazy because, you're not exempt from it. Trials, tribulations, problems, troubles, the blues, however you want to call it. But I just believe that nobody goes through the most than somebody who's trying to change their life or trying to change their ways, have repented, going back to church, getting closer to God. That's when you extremely feel like you're being tested the most, or you just get all these different types of scenarios and problems, and you feel like your back's against the wall because you have totally devoted yourself to become better and becoming wiser to certain things and certain situations. And a lot of our troubles just stems from accountability and making sure we don't repeat the same type of habits or hang around the same groups of friends that was in our past. But it's just all about willpower. It's all about discipline, accountability, and just making sure you just stay determined. I have been going through some stuff myself. I have been going through somebody or groups of people literally trying to destroy me, make up things and false allegations against me. I always make sure I tell people like don't ever underestimate somebody who jealous of you, who envious, who wants to destroy you because they have insecurities. You doing things in your life or you have survived things in your life that will have made a person check themselves out or ended their lives or shit dead themselves. But people see you and there's a glow. People knows who's the chosen ones out here who carry themselves like really well, and they can win people over by being authentic, being themselves and stuff like that while they live in a lie. While they have to pretend to be something that they're not. They have to be an actor, they have to be an actress, they have to be a character. While you don't have to be any of that and people still love you. People still have respect for you. People still admire you just from being authentic And a person who's fake, a person who is devious or just foul, they get off by hurting people. They get off by humiliating people. They get off by telling lies, spreading rumors, spreading gossip. Those are the type of people that are demonic and don't even realize it. It's not about black and white. It's about good versus evil. Once people get that through their head, then I believe that the world would be a better place. Because even black people love attacking other black people, especially this gender war stuff with men versus women. And we all just going through white supremacy together. We are victims of the system, but people rather compare their miserable or their scrutiny. They want to compare who have it the hardest or who's going through it the toughest, and it's just totally chaotic. It's totally nonsense. Why can't we just work together? Why we can't just come together? Because it's good versus evil. It's not about color. It's not about how much money you have in your bank account or what kind of car you drive, what you do for a living. Because at the end of the day, all this can be taken from us. Everything that's we got is all temporary. You know, what's your soul look like? What do you have to offer me spiritually instead of material things? And we get caught up in the material things and colonization to the point of we only value certain individuals based on what they have instead of what's in their heart, instead of their goals and what they stand for. Because we rather follow somebody who's selfish, who's self-centered, who's only obligated to themselves. You know, they rather fall for anything instead of stand for something. And we criticize the ones who actually trying to make something shake. We trying to change the world instead of trying to change our lives. Instead of trying to really, pass the torch. It's some people that just want dominance. They're not looking for immortality. And that's the thing. We are going to die. I'm going to die. You're going to die. But what have you done to make sure you provide something great for your legacy? And legacy is something that's not a requirement in our community because we was just taught to be on the common denominator instead of being a numerator. We always doing the low vibrational things that's detrimental instead of being helpful, instead of being compassionate, instead of being courageous. Because it takes courage to be alone. It takes courage to be willing to cut anybody off that plays with you, whether they love you or not. And you can love a person, but that doesn't mean that person loves you back. Everybody loyalty ain't the same. Your loyalty is rare. That's why you take things to heart. You take betrayal seriously because you don't have the necessity to betray people. So it hurts you and it hits you differently because you was genuine, you was sincere, and it just you want payback. And I believe everybody wants revenge. You know, everybody who have experience in justice, they want to seek retribution. That's just a person with a good heart, because we feel like, you know, that person should reap what they sow. How can they just keep on getting away with these misdeeds and it's going unpunished? And then the people who sit back and watch certain people do snake shit, do fuck shit, and they don't do anything about it. They actually side with them because they're afraid of getting that treatment as well. So they don't say anything. They just keep their mouth shut, or they laugh, or they join in unison of the ignorance. And they wonder why they still stuck. They still haven't been blessed because you sit back and you watch this person get away with something knowing that you know the truth. Because a snake talks too damn much. Because a snake is going to reveal it all to their adversaries, to the closest people to them, their true nature. But because they're afraid of the snake as well, they don't want to be bit, so they're going to form and keep that pack. They're going to make sure that the snake is comfortable. They're going to make sure that the snake is justified. They will find something wrong with you so they can justify the snake actions. So be careful who you trust, who you love, because they don't love you back. They don't love how you love. They hate you as if you deserve being mistreated, being harmed, being slandered, being ripped apart. It's never a one man mission. It takes a unit, it takes a team to destroy one individual, a powerful individual, a person that's charismatic, a person that's intelligent, a person that's considered a leader. Because if it was that easy to kill leaders, they would only send one person to do it. But it takes a whole lot of planning. It takes a whole lot of blueprints, landscaping, um, figuring out the the radius to do it. You know, it takes information to take out a leader. So when you're a leader, that snake or that team that's going against you, they need information on you in order for them to carry out that hit and make sure that that hit is successful. So you always have to realize when you're a leader, when you're a person that stand on principles, stand on morals, it's going to be lonely. It's going to be painful at times because you can't go back to being that person who's totally oblivious to things. Can't go back to being that idiot when you have obtained so much knowledge. It don't work like that. It doesn't. And I just believe that certain people are blessed to obtain wisdom because it was God's plan. When God created you, brought you here, it was his plan to make you a leader. It was his plan for you to be intelligent. It was his plan for you to go through certain things in order for you to become stronger. Because a lot of times, us being intelligent, we like to be smart asses. So God go say, okay, well, I'm gonna let you find out the hard way since you know everything, and I'm not gonna let them kill you this time. This is just gonna get your attention. It's going to allow you to not to be so trusting in these humans. I created these humans, so you can't just be gullible out here. You got to be cautious at all times. And I learned that too. I learned a lot of things. On my 36 years on Earth, I can say that a lot of things that happened to me was because of the fact that I believe that people loved me like I loved them. And I found out later it doesn't work like that. It isn't reality. People can call that paranoia all they want, but reality is that trusting the wrong people gonna get you hurt, gonna get you ruined out here, and also deleted if you're not careful. So it's okay to be alone. It's okay to use discernment. It's okay to say no. It's okay to acknowledge your new life without certain individuals because people just come and go. A lot of people playing both sides. Everybody isn't 100% loyal to you as you think they are. So it's all this is chess. All this is chess. So you got to be ahead of the game. You know what I'm saying? While your enemy's playing addition, you need to be playing calculus, physics with your enemies or the people that you think that's a red flag or that's just foul. You got to be playing calculus with their asses while they playing addition and subtracting, multiplication, division, fractions, geometry. Those are the type of people that you got to be ahead of the game. You got to be able to smell gasoline before it's thrown on you. You got to see and envision the warning signs because that's why it's warning labels exist, telling you what not to do, telling you don't touch without gloves or without safety glasses. You got to have your equipment on, your safety equipment on when you're dealing with heavy artillery because it is heavy artillery. Humans designed these type of machines and created these type of things. So you got to realize who you're dealing with. You got to know that, okay, this person will treat this person like this, then what would happen if I cross them or we have a disagreement or we have a misunderstanding? What's going to happen to me like they doing to that person? So you have to be very cautious about who you trust, who you surround yourself, who you talking to, who you giving them the game, helping. You got to be careful with that. And I'm only just speaking on experience. You know what I'm saying? I'm not telling y'all this just to tell y'all this, but I'm just telling y'all from just my personal experience. Like, there's people out here that exist and that want your life. And to you, you doing the best you can. You just living, you just, you're living check to check. You still on the up and up and trying to get some sponsors. You're trying to get some money and this and that. But people see the potential. And when people see potential, they trying to destroy you before you get to the next level because they don't want you doing better than them. And I just don't understand that. We all have the same 24 hours. We all have free will, whether it's to how we live our lives. If you want to live your life for good, then that's good. If you want to live your life in turmoil, that's fine. But we all have the same 24 hours. Don't get mad at me how I utilize my 24 when you're not utilizing yours. It's just, it shouldn't be no competition amongst black folks. To me, I feel like a lot of times, like, dang, I feel cursed. I feel as if I was born in the wrong gene pool or in the wrong neighborhood, the wrong color, the wrong ethnic group. But I'm blessed to be a black man because we are the original people. We are the chosen people. So it's only right that I am grateful to be a chosen one because we have the most undefeated bloodline in existence. So I just want for people to understand like when you're trying to change your life, it's going to be tough. It's going to be hell. It's going to be painful, but the things that are going to be revealed to you is going to be priceless. It's going to be rewarding because nothing exists or nothing happens without a test. Your testimony is a test that you survived, and that's why you're willing to tell it so badly every Sunday at church of what you've been through and how you overcame it, and just the round of applause that you get for surviving that particular test. And I always say that the strong survives, and that's what it is. Because the weak is going to join other weak individuals and think they're strong. But in most cases, they only join with other people because they're afraid to fight you by themselves. They're afraid to come at you alone. They got to have a team, they got to have a unit to fight one individual. That's cowardly to me, you know? But I just want people who's going through something or who's experiencing depression, grief, heartbreak, financial woes, just keep going. Because how you going to know? How you going to get your victory if you quit? Because when I tell you, so many people fuck with me on a daily basis and trying to put me down, trying to make me seem like I'm inadequate or whatever, but I'm not going to always be down because the way that I'm moving, I'm going to be somebody someday. So nothing lasts forever. Shit, just because a nigga broke today doesn't mean he gonna be broke forever. But it's all about what you do with your 24 hours. It's about what you do with your day or doing out throughout your day that make your future better for tomorrow. And just by me doing this show and doing these videos and interviews and all that other stuff, I'm gonna reign supreme. I'm going to be somebody. I'm gonna be a legend. I'm already a legend. Whether people think I'm not because I don't have the money and this and that, that's the slave mentality. You know, I don't need to have a pocket full of slave masters to prove that I'm somebody. It's in here. It's in here. And it's in here before it can get out there. It's not easy to turn your life around. It's not easy going from not being so motivated into motivating yourself. It's not easy to having to cut off your entire family because they think that everything that you do is superficial. It's not realistic to them. But it's real to me. This shit is the reason why I'm not an alcoholic anymore. This shit is the reason why I can speak up for myself. I can stand on my own 2 feet. That I believe in myself again. That made me become stronger and just networking with people and have the confidence to speak on my greatness. If anybody get mad at you for declaring how great you are, get the fuck away from them. Because they want you like them. They want you to be a Oompa Loompa when you supposed to be Willy Wonka. You own your chocolate factory and they want you to be an assistant. They want you to be a Willy Wonka. They want you to be a sidekick. They want you to be Robin. They want you to be Scrappy. No, motherfucker, I'm Scooby. I'm Scooby Doo. You know, I run my own shit. Can nobody tell me nothing? Yes, I'm in Saginaw. I'm still in the hood. I'm still dodging these bullets, dodging these niggas, these bitches, everybody. But at the end of the day, I started from nothing. I started just from scratch. But my work ethic took me to Hollywood. My work ethic was able for me to talk to legends, talk to public figures, talk to producers, talk to a whole lot of amazing people. And just because you can't do what I do doesn't make me inferior, but it makes me superior. Because yes, I had help. I had help along the way. I had people that donated, and I had people that looked out for me. But I did the work, and you got to do the work. In order for you to get to where you need to go, you got to do the work. There's no shortcut to success. You got to take the stairs. Because why would you want to be an overnight celebrity when this is about longevity? This is about making sure you last because anybody could be replaced, even me. Anybody could be exiled. I'm saying Kanye West words, but yeah, anybody can be overthrown if you ain't got your priorities straight, if you ain't got your game tight. You can be written off like you never existed. But you have to make sure that you make a phenomenal impact, that you won't be exiled, that you will be remembered throughout time. So, yeah, never give up on you. Even if they give up on you, because like I said, a friend could be a friend today, but end up being an enemy tomorrow because that person who become your enemy will know how to get you because they pretended to be your friend. Ooh, y'all not hearing me. Y'all not hearing me. So you have to be strong, you have to be wise, you have to be devoted to your new life and the possibilities that can happen when you sacrifice, when you give up your old ways. And don't let nobody discourage you. If God wanted to create the earth in one day, he could have. But he created it in 6 days, but rested on the seventh day. So greatness takes time, but you have to put in the work. You have to make sure that you develop that work ethic and block the noise and follow your heart, follow your mind, body, soul. But I'm finna get out of here, y'all. I just wanted to thank everybody who tuned in today. I want to thank everybody who tuned in last episode. I admired all y'all donations. I respect the love. I respect the support. I respect you because you respect me enough to take moments out your day to watch. But yeah, I'll be back tomorrow. You know, I'm the birthday boy. You know what I'm saying? So I'll be back tomorrow, and we're gonna have a good time, man. I'm gonna go live. We're gonna probably talk about something else. You know, I try to be versatile with my content. I don't want to just be gloomy and this and that, but it's gonna be celebratory mode. So, but yeah, like, comment, subscribe to the channel, and oh yeah, if you're not um subscribed and with the bell, I need y'all to turn that bell on when y'all subscribe to the and watch my videos, because I don't want to feel like I'm doing too much or whatever, or being an asshole. But it's just a lot of my videos ain't being watched, and there's no reason I should have these type of views, and I got over 1,000 people on my YouTube channel. So, but yeah, I'm out, y'all. Have a good day. One love. Peace.